most wins in the tournament over the last stretch of time, two Final Four appearances, four straight Sweet 16s. That's a blue blood program, and we're getting better. Getting better. I don't believe that the kind, gentle Midwest ways will ever let them get to the top of the building. But that we do have one voice on top of the building yelling, "You better take notice because this is a blue blood program."
Well, as Michigan did enter the tournament, it was, even though it's Juwan Howard's second year, you've had a great experience in the tournament. Is there anything that you shared with him about preparing for his team for the NCAA tournament, preparing himself for the tournament?
Time management. I think it's one of the experiences that I've had that really does translate. And whether it would be media requests, whether it's the amount of practice. I mean, we're on the court an hour and 50 minutes, and there's a clock ticking. And he loves practicing so much. He loves explaining. He loves breaking it down to each and every player. That we're rarely on shorter than 1 hour and 50 minutes at home. So I did explain to him. I also the time to say, the referees are under a really kind of different microscope. They're reffing to continue forward in the tournament, and there are guys that we don't know. I mean, really, with the Big Ten this year, they did a magnificent job, but we saw the same guys 4 and 5 times. So those were one of the things I discussed. Length of timeout. And it sounds crazy, but because the timeouts are so long, you don't have to go as deep into your bench. Now, obviously, Isaiah Livers' injury has created a spot for Terrence Williams. He did a magnificent job getting Zeb Jackson in the game against Texas Southern. But those are this bubble experience, like being together 24 hours a day, not being off your floor, not wandering around. That's something that we're all experiencing. I couldn't really help with that. And even now that we've been through it for 2 weeks, I can't really put my finger on how you keep your team together mentally with this challenge.
Martelli joins us on the Stoney and Jansen show. Was I don't want to say emergence, but the performance of Shawnee Brown coming off the bench on Monday night, obviously not unexpected, but what a big catalyst for you guys.
Well, it was huge, and when we all sat around in between games, and we asked each other, what do you think the key is? Howard had on everybody's mind and heart, but we had to get Shawnee going again. He did not score against Texas Southern. Did not have a great game against Ohio State in the semifinals of the Big Ten. So we needed that Shawnee, and I like the idea that he played more in the mid-range. Like the analytics say don't play that way, but if you go back and watch his film from Wingard, that's what he was. And because he has given up himself, he can almost be labeled as a three-point shooter, and that's not what he's a guy that can score the ball. So he has that tremendous energy on defense all year long. Remarkable teammate on a team full of remarkable teammates. And it was just great to see him score the ball. And we're going to need the same thing Sunday against Florida State.
Isaiah Livers, obviously, you guys had the bad news and had to deliver the bad news that he was going to be out indefinitely. Just because you're out doesn't mean you can't still help be a leader on this team. And you mentioned it's a team full of great teammates. What has he been able to do to still influence this team and be the leader that he's been throughout his time here at Michigan?
Well, I actually spent time with him after the game Monday night in the team meeting room and told him how remarkable he was. And I have not seen the TV clips, but when you watch the TV highlights, he's all over the highlight. But in the timeout huddle, he was finishing timeout with a thought. Juwan had delivered a thought. He would follow that up. I've had very close tabs on Terrence Williams and Brandon Johns. He has done that all year in giving them small if it's so. Look, this is a really challenging time for Isaiah, but he has this. He's mature on the team again. With 9 seniors, and he just handles himself like a senior in college.
You got Florida State on Sunday, and look, they're I think the biggest team in the tournament. They shoot the ball well. Scotty Barnes is probably going to be a lottery pick. Light had a career game. They had 7 guys who averaged 19 minutes a game. Leonard Hamilton used a lot of players. This is going to be a tough matchup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very challenging matchup. And when we were leaving last night, he said, Mike Scout, what do you think? He said, I hope we can complete a pass. And I don't mean that something huge, but if we can start our offense by making a pass, because they are so aggressive and they stand so far up the floor against you. If you make the first pass, then we're going to be fine. And then at the other end of the floor, we have to limit them to 1 shot. You make a great point. They are shooting the heck out of the ball. Number 1 in the ACC in 3-point percentages. They're scoring the ball. Everybody thinks Florida State is a big, long, great defensive team, and they'll struggle. I had a friend from Philly tell me, yeah, well, you know what, you be prepared this game's going to be in the mid-50s. That's not going to be good enough. It's in the mid-50s. We need to get this thing going and play in the mid-70s to make sure that we give ourselves that chance. But it's complete a pass every possession and give that 1 shot every possession will be fine.
How important is it for Mike Smith to rebound and have a better game than he had the other night?
Well, at this time of the year, it's
Right.
point. So he certainly, he needs to respond. We need to get back to that game that he had against Maryland in the Big Ten tournament. Still be dribble by people, and not necessarily dribble by people for himself, dribble by to share with his teammates. He has a great attitude and accepts responsibility. He's not playing well against LSU. So I expect to come back. Again, I use this term, like, we're just pulling it. And might be a 5th-year player, but it's his first time on this biggest stage. I expect good things to happen.
All right. Finally, I have a request from somebody listening in Philadelphia. My sister, who used to work at Emerald Lawrence, where you used to get your clothes. She wants to know where you get your, she wants to know where you get your clothes now.
Hey, you know what? I just, on behalf of our entire program, I want to salute Kim and the women's program and wish them great luck in the Sweet 16 also. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that. And I get my clothing at Frank Van Webster. And you'll appreciate this. He is the guy that puts red clothes and nice red clothes on Andy Reid, Brian Dawkins, Jimmy Rollins, Howard Epstein. And I go wandering in his store one day and I said, hey, can I work with you on this? And unbeknownst to even Jay Wright, Frank is now trying to connect with Jay Wright after the tournament. Hopefully we can go back to suits. I'm not really keen on these sneakers and the polos on the sideline. Doesn't accent my beauty.
I can't believe anybody can make Andy Reid look good in a suit. Anyway, Phil, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. Good luck on Sunday, and hopefully we'll talk to you as this thing progresses.
I appreciate the time to do that. Go Blue.
All right, Phil Martelli, the assistant coach at the University of Michigan.
John Jansen here for Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. The team at Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has extended the John Jansen deal through the end of the month. During Ram Truck Month, you can get into a 2021 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 Night Edition starting at only $299 a month with only $1,000 down. My friends Bill and Tim over at Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram have a ton of these badass trucks on the lot right now, and they are exactly that. They are sweet. Don't go searching around from dealer to dealer, making phone calls, wasting time when you can go to Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for your one-stop shop. with features like a 5.7-liter Hemi V8, heated seats, heated steering wheel, backup camera, remote start. This truck has performance-enhancing and fuel-saving technologies to blow away the competition. So whether you live in Waterford, Dearborn, South Lyon, or Warren, you're just a short drive or click away from the best car buying experience you're ever going to have. Ask for the John Jansen deal today. For more info, check them out online at southfield-chrysler-dodge-jeep-ram.com. And remember, all roads in all towns lead to Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at 11.5 and Telegraph.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center. A few problems on your drive this morning, including flooding affecting the 75 northbound exit ramp to 94. There's a crash in the left lane of 94 eastbound after 8 Mile. Another accident is still working to clear, affecting both shoulders, I-94 westbound right after 10 Mile Road. I'm Michelle Penny up with traffic.
The Detroit Pistons host the Brooklyn Nets. Pre-game tonight at 6:35 on 97.1 The Ticket. This is Boomer Esiason with the Radio.com Sports Minute, sponsored by Lexicon, software and service to help build better law firms. LexiconServices.com. First, cringeworthy NCAA President Mark Emmert discriminates against the women's basketball tournament. Then he acts shocked at the blatant disparities called out. Next, he dismisses it as a non-consequential accident. Now he hires an outside law firm to investigate it. However, his bungling of the women's tournament and attempted cover-up is hardly his worst leadership failure. Emmert's negligent mismanagement of the infamous Penn State and University of Miami cases now seems like ancient history. As Pete Thamel of Yahoo Sports reports, Emmert's risk-averse decision to extend the CBS and Turner tournament rights deals at increases of less than 3% annually cost the NCAA a chance to potentially double its revenue stream had it brought this crown jewel property to the open market. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Detroit area attorneys, a partner men can count on. Online at CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com. Offices in Troy and Ann Arbor. For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase, it's a culture. And the ones who help make sure everyone makes it home safe. For the safety-minded who watch everyone's backs, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Backing it down mid-post, gets into the paint, turns, shoots, and that one drops in. Nice soft touch, and Jeremy Grant leads the Pacers 5-2.
Sounds of the game, powered by Klipsch Premium Audio. Klipsch Premium Audio, the combination of thoughtful design, constant innovation, and premium materials creates the ultimate listening experience. Your music has never sounded so good. Klipsch, keepers of the sound.
It's tournament time, so with so many games going on, who wants to bet just one? That's why FanDuel offers parlays. It's a great way to combine bets from different games for an even bigger win. And guess what? FanDuel is here to help if your parlay doesn't go as planned. They'll give you up to $25 back in site credit if your parlay of 3 legs or more falls 1 leg short. That's 1 parlay per day, each day of the tournament for new and existing users. That's why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook app. The app is so easy to use with many bet options to choose from and always on exclusive promotions. And when you win, you get paid in as little as 24 hours. If you've been thinking about signing up, now is the perfect time to give it a shot. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with the promo code Doug so they know I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code Doug. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. Refund issued in non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Maximum refund $25. Terms apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problems, call 1-800-2707-117 for confidential help.
Get ready for spring with a new deck from John's Lumber, Macomb County's largest decking dealer, with the best selection of composite, cedar, and treated decking from manufacturers like Trex and TimberTech. Whether you're building a new deck or resurfacing an existing deck, John's Lumber can help you get the job done right. John's Lumber proudly celebrating 74 years serving the Metro Detroit area, with locations in Clinton Township and Shelby Township. Hours at johnslumber.com or call 833-GO-JOHNS.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com.
You could win the ticket signing bonus. $1,000 11 times each weekday. Powered by BetQL. Let BetQL's proven data and analytics help you become a better. Download the BetQL app today. Listen for the keyword at 1/2 each hour between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Text that keyword to 72881 before the end of that hour. Message and data rates apply, and you could win a $1,000 signing bonus on 97.1 The Ticket. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Jansen.
97.1 The Ticket. I want to remind everybody, Troy Weaver, the Pistons general manager, will be with us at 8:35. Full field yesterday, as we mentioned in Heather's news segment, having 6,000 vaccinations a day, it's a great thing. And there are people who weren't showing up, so they put out a call to get people to go down there yesterday, no matter how old, as long as you're 16 or over, didn't have to worry about the pre-existing conditions and all that stuff to get vaccinated. Because we got to get this thing under control. Now, I heard Gator mention that he got a shot. I was listening yesterday. Rico pulled a great prank on Roberto, who went and got a shot yesterday, and somehow concocted with the person giving the shot, the doctor, to have this huge ass needle.
Stop.
Oh yeah, and they asked Rico to drop his drawers and he was going to get it in his butt. Right before that, no, so it was years ago, but it was very funny how they got Roberto. I had my shots recently, and you guys went yesterday. Now, I know that there are people out there, and I don't, this discussion isn't for the anti-vaccination crowd or anything like that. But there are people who won't get shots because they're afraid of shots. It has nothing to do with this vaccine. They won't get flu shots. They won't get any other shots because they have a phobia of needles.
That is me.
That's you, well, you got a shot.
I did because I weighed my options and I thought it was going to be beneficial for me. I hate needles. I can't look at them. I hate TV or commercials that show people getting shots. Like, do you really need to show the needle poking into someone's arm? Like, you don't need to show that. Like, I don't need to see the needle.
So what do you do, Heather? Do you look away or close your eyes?
Oh, I look away and then I almost pass out. There is something, it's an all mental response where I start seeing stars. I hate shots. I hate needles.
See, I'm a big fan.
Of course. Shoot me up so I can play, Coach.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, before every game, to me, needles, the side effect of a needle is that you feel better. And before games, I would get anywhere between 4, sometimes 6 shots. And every one of them was a benefit to, I feel so much better after getting that shot. Or you numb up a body part. And so yesterday, I think I had the same gentleman that Rico had and Roberto ended up having. And he's like, hey, look, you can look away. I'm like, no, that's okay. I actually enjoy watching it.
I don't enjoy watching it, but I can stare down a needle going right into my mouth, like a big long one. I can watch it go all the way.
In your mouth?
Yeah, like when you get
dentist.
Yeah, at the dentist. I can stare it down. It's like nothing. I mean, for me, I broke my femur as a kid, and basically when you're getting in an immobilized situation like I was, you just get poked everywhere. You get IVs. I had surgery on my a rod inserted into my hip. It went down into my femur to heal it, and it's just like I think that just kind of made me like, okay, whatever to all this.
Right, the end result of the needle was a benefit.
Good things.
Yes.
I'm getting hot, like, just listening to you guys talk.
But,
I
you
feel
know,
like I'm like, oh my gosh.
It doesn't mean that just because I like this that there's not other things that I don't like. Everybody has phobias, and it's just bizarre how we have all these different phobias. Mine's snakes. I can't stand snakes. I wouldn't touch a gardener snake. They freak me out. We moved into our new house like a little under 5 years ago, and there was a gardener snake, and I jumped.
Well, you're not alone. A lot of people have that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I mean, many people have arachnophobia.
And that's also what I hate about that is like every article you click on that talks about, oh, these couple found spiders in their house. They have this up close and personal photo of a spider right there when you click on it. It's just like I can't look at. I hate spiders and bees. Spiders and bees.
I think my life would totally gross you out.
I think so.
Because you find a spider like on a wall, right? And it's, you know, you need to remove it. And so you just grab it by a leg, or, you know, they sometimes they'll make little popping sounds. And, you know, you can, and with snakes, I don't mind, I don't particularly care for snakes, but I don't have any problem, you know, grabbing a snake or, you know, moving it and playing some pranks on individuals. So Tom, look out. Keep an eye open when you open that desk drawer.
Don't tease me with your snake.
Our telephone number, 248-539-9797. Do you have any phobias that may be a little unusual? Because, look, a phobia of snakes, bees, not that unusual. Now, so, John, do you have any phobias? Maybe people were wearing scarlet and gray. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that would be a phobia. That's more of that's an anger issue, probably more than a phobia.
Right.
I don't. There's not necessarily anything that I won't try or do for the first time. Maybe I don't like it after I've tried it. Like I know people have a fear of heights, and when my oldest daughter is